to the Daily Antidote of Song. Lovely to see your faces dropping in here as usual in your little waves. Hello, hello, hello. Here we are, day 1439. I still can't believe those numbers going up and up and up. We were just talking about how the Daily Antidote is like a small child that's kind of attending kindergarten right now. Quite amazing, really. So great to see you. I'm very delighted to be hosting today the wonderful Diane White-Clayton, who we're going to hear about in a moment, and she's going to present a wonderful song for us. So thank you for being with us, Diane. And let's just welcome you all. So welcome to Jojo as well. How wonderful to be with you today. And Jojo is at her great aunt Helen DeLuca's house. So we're welcoming her too. And we're dedicating today's session to Jojo's great aunt Helen. She's sitting behind Jo. You might just see her at some points in the show in the window. And she's 98 years old. How wonderful is that? And she's a big inspiration to Jojo and one of the people she loves most in the world. So much love to you, great Aunt Helen. Thank you for being here. And this show is for you. Yeah, wonderful. And also welcome to Erin in NYC. Thank you as ever for everything you do. Welcome to Harriet and Deborah in Kentucky and Gary and Christy and family. Hello. Nancy in Victoria. Hello. Arlene in Berkeley. Hello. Athena Savides. Kathy in Colorado, Bob, Mabel and the Bears, Caroline in DC, Susan G, Kate Galloway, Cricket, Ben A in California, Carolyn in Boise, as ever, always giving us the numbers. Thank you. Hoda in BC, Lola in BC, Sandy in Silver Spring, Nancy Parr, welcome to all of you. Linda in Orcas Island, Sarah in Texas, Kevin in DC. We heard your flute live yesterday. That was a seminal moment. Annette in California, Sue in Seattle, Fred in Silver Spring, Hindi in Toronto, Diane in Puerto Rico, Diane the Curly Tops, great hat there, hello, Delhi, and Maureen in Edmonton, and Storm, and Bob in Albany, welcome, welcome. Jamie Dundas in Victoria, Marjorie Moses, hello, another curly top, hello, and hello to Kay in Texas, Anne in Silver Spring, and Jojo in Tacoma Park again, Nancy in Washington State, LMG in Connecticut, Elizabeth in California, Bronwyn in Victoria, Kevin Ennis, Trish and Bonnie in Boise, Idaho. Wonderful, that's all of us today. Let's send a wave to everybody on our live stream as well. We love you live streamers. Thank you for being with us. Yeah, how great to be here. So we have the wonderful Diane White-Clayton here, who is...
Okay, I think we have a frozen Fran. Is that correct?
Okay.
There she is. Fran, you froze for a second, but you're back. So yeah,
you all froze. That was a surreal moment. I shall backtrack. So I am delighted to welcome Diane. Can you still hear me? Okay. Yeah, great. Diane is one of the composers that we had the great fortune to work with on the Black Lives Matter commissioning project. She wrote an absolutely wonderful song. She's an academic and a composer. She is a lecturer at a university, and she has an emphasis in composition, voice, and the piano. So we're delighted to have you here, Diane. So please, would you take it away with the song that you're going to teach us today, which I believe is the one from our project.
That's right. That's right. Let time be your friend. Live inside each moment, fast or slow. Let it flow. For time is your friend. Let time be your friend. Live inside each moment, fast or slow. Let it flow. For time is your friend. I'll do that one more time. Sing it with me. Let time be your friend. each moment, fast or slow, let it flow. For time is your friend. Now listen to the verse. There are times of laughter with great joy. Then there are times of sorrow and pain. But whatever the time, whatever the moment, let time be your friend. Go back to that chorus with me. Let time be your friend. Live inside each moment, fast or slow, let it flow. I see you. For time is your friend. I love it. Beautiful. Here's the second verse. It says, there are times of question, times to wait. Then there are times we soar to the sky. Oh, but whatever the time, whatever the moment, just let time be your friend. Live every moment. Don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment, for time is your friend. Live every moment. You're good. Coming right here. You're gonna sing. Don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment, for time is your friend. Now this is a song that has what we call a vamp. That's that repetitive part at the end. And it's actually an a cappella song for soprano, alto, tenor, and bass, but we're working it out right here because you can do it this way too. So I'm gonna sing a couple of different voice levels where you can sing this. You'll say, live every moment. Do that, just say live every moment. Live every moment, that's it. Then you'll say, don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment, for time is your friend. Do it with me if you're down low. Live every moment. This is for the low voices. Don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment, for time is your friend. Then you can go up, you can say, live every moment. And you can make up a part, just sing the words. Don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment, yes, for time is your friend. Hey, Kathy, live every moment, yes. Don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment, for time is your. Let's put those hands together. Live every moment, yeah. Don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment. Come on. For time is your friend. One more time. Live every moment. Hey, I hear you singing. Yes. Don't let an hour pass you by. Yes, come on, Tamarine. Live every moment. For time is your friend. Do that last line for time. For time is your friend. Last time. Hold it. For time is our friend. Our friend. Woo! Beautiful, beautiful. So beautiful.
Diane, that's so great. You've just like uplifted us kind of about
thank
12
you.
notches in 4 minutes. That was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. You guys uplifted me.
It's great to see everyone, isn't it? Everyone was really getting into it.
Yes, yes.
Oh, that's the
Beautiful.
power of gospel music, I feel there, Diane. Just really kind of like exemplified. And here's Kathy!
Yay!
Yay!
That's my sister, by the way. I know she's been here a whole lot. So Kathy's actually my blood sister.
I
And she's
wanted
on
to
the
say
road
that.
and she's headed to South Africa. She's right now headed to another
Wow.
state and from there going to Johannesburg, she and her husband.
Wow, Kathy, have a wonderful time. I don't know if we can hear you, but we're wishing you a wonderful, wonderful time.
Hello, can you hear
Oh,
me?
yes, we can hear you.
I'm going to be going to Cape Town in South Africa by way of Chicago, and then Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. But we'll get there somehow. Whoop, whoop. So happy to
Wow. Kathy, have a wonderful time. I hope that we hear some news from you in South Africa. That just sounds like another amazing adventure for you.
Yes.
love you, friend. Good to see you. Hey, Joe. Hey, rest of the Daily Antidote. Song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to say that as well. Of course, Diane and Kathy are sisters, so there's a direct connection there as well with the
Yes.
Daily Antidote.
Yes. Same DNA.
Yeah. No, you can feel it. You can feel it through how you share song. It's very clear. So,
Yeah.
Diane, will you tell us a little bit about this song? I mean, I remember when this first song came into the project, I just felt like, this is like a balm, this song. Like each song had its quality. And for me, there's something very special about the message of this song. So, do you want to tell us a little bit about how you conceived it?
Yes, so I think, well, I know this community already knows about the Black Lives Matter commissioning project, so I won't go through that part. But for those who may not, it was just a wonderful project. You can read all about it. But more specifically, I wanted to just say the assignment, if you will, for the 8 composers that were commissioned was to write something a cappella because many of the choirs that these pieces were written for mostly did a cappella work. And I'll tell you something funny. Doing 20 million things. I have a lot of jobs, all music related. And sometimes with my commissions, I'm like, oh, okay, let me hurry up and get going. So I kind of forgot the a cappella part and I wrote this really lovely song and I said, okay, Fran, I wanted you just to run it by you so you can hear it and just make sure it falls in line with what you're wanting. And so just very lovely. She didn't say, well, you're not supposed to have piano, but she said, well, that is really great. Just as long as it works without the piano. I was like, uh-oh. So now I was already late. So now I'm going, I need another song. So I couldn't just remove the piano because those of you who are creatives, you know, when you conceive something and it is what it is, I couldn't change it. So I was back to the drawing board and I was blank. I do a lot of my, write a lot of my own lyrics. But anyway, my husband and I were talking. I was like, babe, I need some lyrics. And he's not necessarily a lyricist, but every now and then he'll just come up with an aha moment, you know? And I said, is anything coming? Because I'm getting nothing. So he threw out one line. I was like, nah. Threw out another line. I said, nah. And then he said, let time be your friend. I said, uh-oh. Live inside each moment. And he just started talking about the concept of time. And I started adding some lyrics and he was saying, I'm like, that's it! You know, it was just one of those moments, kind of like Charlie Brown. And when Linus goes, that's it! And then Charlie Brown spins around. If you're into Charlie Brown, you know what I mean. Anyway, so here's what I like to think about with this song. We live in a time where, to be redundant, a time where time is such a, I don't know the word. It's very stressful on many different levels. I teach at UCLA and just seeing how students live and how they don't live in moments. Let's just say that how moments just rush, and it's so stressful. And when as soon as the advent once we moved into the internet world, our time all of a sudden was like on a treadmill with a high speed runner. And add to that, so there's one concept of time when you're talking about kids because they're used to everything now being fast. You know, you push a button and you get what you want. And when you don't get it right away, and now little babies, people, unfortunately, sorry, no judgment, but when I see little babies with computers or staring at a phone, I'm like, no. So time is an interesting phenomenon. And as I've gotten older, I've stressed about like, what time do I have left? And by this age, I wanted to do this. And then I just feel like in this song, it reminds me that every moment is precious. And of course, when we lose a loved one, you realize it forces us. It's almost a gift, as hard as death can be. But when a person passes, regardless of what mind we're in, what state of mind we're in, time stops because we realize we can't get that back. So what I hope and pray that what would happen to people when they sing this, or even just read the lyrics, that you realize that time is a gift. You know, every wrinkle that comes with every age, every gray hair, mine are colored and I got a little, stuff in there. But anyway, all the wonderful hair color change stuff that happens, it's all a gift. And if we can seize the moment, how much more beautiful would life be? Just walking down the street. I grew up learning to say hi to people, and people don't speak a lot here in LA. So I'll just say hello, and then they'll just keep going, or and I used to get really upset about it, but now I just finish the conversation myself. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Had a good day. But anyway, I talk too much, but that's basically what this, and I will say one more thing. The verse says there are times of laughter with great joy, then there are times of sorrow and pain. But each moment, whatever it is, it can be our friend. Even in the pain, I was talking to a friend last night who was diagnosed with cancer recently. And she said, is it bad that I'm really, really happy? I was like, no, because everything that you would think she would feel, she's not, because her life is totally transformed, and she has a lot more joy. She's changed her diet. She's changed, removed all the stress out of her life. So everything is different when we realize that time is a gift. The most stressful times, the painful times, just know that God is with us in those moments. And embrace them.
Such a beautiful, your whole description, and that's what I really get from the song as well, that, whatever's happening, that it's a gift, and to remember that and to sing that is really powerful. So it's a real good example of where a song can be so meaningful and like have a teaching in it. So thank you, Diane. Really beautiful to sing that. And I remember singing it and teaching it at the Natural Voice Network, having like 60 choir leaders all going for it with that song, and it was so joyful, especially the end vamp. It was it was a moment.
Yes, and with that energy of my crazy sister Kathy, you better sing.
I know,
dancing around and everything.
He got us going for sure on the weekend.
Yes. Don't let a moment pass you by. Don't let a moment pass you by. Stop and look at a rose, look at a blade of grass and the shades of green that are in it. Just stop. Even look it in the mirror. Just stop for a minute and just exhale, especially in this time of such craziness. I mean, it's almost like everywhere you look, it just feels like it's so overwhelming. But yet there's so much beauty. There's so much good. There's so much love. There's so many people that really want peace and really want justice and are just loving and kind. And we just have to sometimes work a little harder depending on where you live and your environment to connect with those persons. So even these moments, even the next several months in this country, let it be our friend. Let the conversations lead you to insightful love and respect for people who are different than you, no matter what the perspective. I believe that we just respect each other. That's what I do love about our country. We are diverse, and I love talking to people who think differently than I do, as long as we're talking and not hollering. But anyway, yes.
Thank you. Wonderful message. Thank you so much, Diane. And I just felt it was a really good moment to mention again to everybody here that the Daily Antidote is an actively anti-racist space. Now going forward, there's a wonderful program been designed in the emails every week. There are resources for you to go and explore. So in terms of the potential to have these difficult conversations with people in our lives that need to be had, to kind of really embrace the work that needs to happen going forward. We've got some great resources for you. So do check that out if you haven't. Come together along with us on the journey there. So wonderful. Well, Diane, can we just see your hair very quickly before we see this? Look at this hair, everybody. Oh, it's so beautiful. And you saying that was from a concert, so everyone could see the behind. Yes.
Can you see it?
I love it so much, Diane.
Yes.
Thank you.
So I at UCLA, I teach a couple of courses. I teach what's called the African American Music Ensemble. And it's not a choir of African Americans, but it's a choir that sings African American sacred music. So we sing traditional gospel, contemporary gospel, classically arranged spirituals, folk spirituals, sometimes civil rights songs or emancipation songs, like the project that Kathy was a part of. The hymns, we do hymns, gospelized hymns, and classically arranged hymns. So we had our quarter ending concert Sunday. So I was joking with them when I got on the Zoom. I said, "This is concert here, so I'm conducting. This is not Zoom here." So it looks like it's old back, but anyway.
I love that for the back though. That's fab.
Thank you.
Oh, wonderful, Diane. Well, thank you. We have time and we would love to hear you sing the song again.
Yes,
and feel free, we've got a little bit of time, so you could make it a little bit shorter if you wanted. Pick your best bits.
Absolutely.
We love singing with you.
Thank you. Thank you. So I will say at the end, let me say two things. There are a couple of choirs in the UK that have done this and put it on YouTube. So please go to their their performances on YouTube, and you should just put "Let Time Be Your Friend" and like their performances. They're just so precious.
I'm going to find it and put it in the chat, Diane, because it's amazing.
Thank you. And anybody who wants to, if you are a choir director or in a choir and you want to encourage your choir director to teach this, or you just sing and read music, or you just want to support, you can go to my website and buy the sheet music. I have it virtually as well as hard copy. And if you happen to be in a choir that has a sort of struggling budget, I always work with you and can give discounts. You just contact me directly at my website, bythex.org. I think you have that print, or somebody can put that up there. All right, so here's that refrain again. Let time be your friend. Live inside each moment, fast or slow. Let it flow. For time is your friend. Oh, beautiful flute. Oh my gosh. Let time be your friend. Live inside each moment, fast or slow. Let it flow. For time is your friend. There are times of laughter with great joy. Then there are times of sorrow and pain. But whatever the time, whatever the moment, let time be your friend. There are times of question, time to wait. Then there are times that we soar to the sky. But whatever the time, whatever the moment, yes, let time be your friend. Live every moment. Don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment, for time is your friend. Live every moment, yeah. Don't let an hour pass you by. Live every moment, for time is your friend. Live every moment. Don't let an hour pass you by. is your friend. Come on, last time. For time is your friend. Bless you, bless your time. Live every moment. Time is our Oh my goodness, you guys were jamming. I love it.
Totally stoked off you, Diane. That was so wonderful. Wow. I feel like I've just been to a concert. That was
me too. We had the flute, we had tambourines, we had dancing. I love it. Oh, thank you.
Gorgeous. What a song. Thank you so much, Diane, and everyone in the room. Shall we beam love and appreciation and all things good to Diane for sharing with us today? Thank you so much, Diane. And we know you're busy and you've got to go off and teach now, so we're going to wave you out of the room. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Oh, this made my day. It was the perfect ending to my quarter. Thank you so much. And I gotta hear send me some recordings of that lovely flute stuff that you were doing. I can feel it. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Daily Antidote, and thank you for all that you do to make such a transformative impression in every single life. It's always a blessing to be with you.
Yeah, such a great space. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Another joyous day on the Daily Antidote. How wonderful. Let's say goodbye to Diane. Thank you so much.
Bye, you guys. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Thank you.
Yay. Let's say goodbye to Kathy. And I saw her husband, Keith, as well, driving. Have a wonderful time. Good luck getting to South Africa. I look forward to hearing all about it. And lots of love to the rest of you. Let's say goodbye to everyone in the room. So Bonnie in Boise, Don in the Curly Tops, Arlene in Berkeley, Linda in Orcas Island, Jojo in Thurmont today, and her great aunt Helen. Is that right? Is it Helen? Yes, good. I remembered correctly. Kevin in DC, Annette in California, Athena in Brooklyn, Susan G and Dan Walker in Vienna, Kate in Charlottesville, Cricket and Bob in New York, Benet in California, Sue in Seattle, Carolyn in Boise. Thank you so much for being with us, lovely people, today. Hoda in BC, Lola in BC too, Caroline in DC, Harriet in Chicago, Bob, Mabel and those bears. Have a wonderful day. Jane in Texas, Diane, who's having a little dance in Coamo, Puerto Rico there. And then we have Kathy in Colorado, Gary, Christy and family, Kevin, goodbye, James Dundas in Victoria, goodbye to you, Fred in Silver Spring, Storm in Massachusetts, Delhi and Erin in NYC, thank you so much, Aloysius in Massachusetts, Maureen in Edmonton, some more curly tops, hello, and goodbye. Anne in Silver Spring, Anna in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Nancy in Washington State, Kat Cox, and finally LMG in Connecticut. That is all of us. Have a wonderful day, you beautiful people. We look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Lots of love. Bye.